Hi, and we're looking today at Piano Method Level 2A, page 9. This is called Spring. It's by Antonio Vivaldi. Pretty famous piece, famous tune. And this piece will have a couple things happening. One, in the right hand, everything's on the high side. You're in this high C position, right? You notice there's nothing down here in these lower staff lines. It's all up here. All the way to the end, right? Everything's on the high side. It gets even higher later on. You'll have a lot of double notes, and then you also have a lot of eighth notes. So just watch your counting. It's really easy to stop on the bar lines, but these eighth notes lead right across into the next measure. So for example, that the first couple measures you have starting on the C, you got C, and eighth notes, right? They go right into the next measure. Right, same with these ones, right? So just lead right across the bar lines. Later on, as the first few lines are about the same, you have this double bar, little repeat signs, right? And then a little stretch. So from C, it's a G up here to the third finger, right? So instead of regular position, you have C and then the G up here. And then the following notes are all up here. So basically you're shifting to E position, right? So what you want to do when you make that shift, try not to look at your hands, but feel that you're stretching here. You can feel with your second finger that big space, right? That helps a lot, or the black key. But from the C position, you're just feeling past that bump, right? Then you're in the right place. But making that shift, right? As soon as you're up here, the rest of your hand should follow because all those notes are up here, right? So the same thing happens. Right at the end of that, you're back to the C and then right back up to that same stretch. So it's just working through that stretch a bunch of times. The other thing, so you've got a forte, right? When you hit that repeat sign and come back and repeat again, that means the second time you're playing it quietly, right? For both hands, right? Loud, forte the first time and then piano the second time. All right, so let's do a little right hand. We'll take it right from the top. There's also a forte and a piano here, so just watch for that. All right. Starting with that C, that forte, so high C position, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. Second line, short, 1, 2, 3, then quieter. 2, 3. Third line, 2, 3. 2, 3, then loud. Last line. Two, back to repeat. Last line. And that's it for the right hand. So back to the left hand where it starts. So basically a normal C position, right? For a little while, you have F sharp, a G, right? So not too bad at first. Once you hit the second half, then you have full octaves, right? C to C, right? That's the cow C, that's middle C, right? Lots of octaves all the way through here and then back to C position. So as you're making the shift, just remember your right hand's going to shift at about the same time, right? So you're starting in C position here, right? So once in a while, F sharp and a G. So the big shift, when it happens, you're just reaching for that octave C. So just like we've done with other pieces, if you can feel with your second finger the G and stretch from there, right? That helps a lot when you're doing this big octave jump, right? Use that as your pivot. Instead of trying to stay in that full octave stretch the whole time, that's tiring, that's hard on your hand, right? So let your wrist be flexible and jump around the G. Okay, so let's do a little left hand. So the same idea with the repeats, the dynamics. Okay, so from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is easy, 2, 3. You can scan, it's all the same, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3. Second line, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then quietly, 4, 1, 2, 4. 3, third line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and loud, 1, 2, here's your octave, last line, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and back to the repeat quietly, 1, 2, last line. That's it. All right, so together, both hands, right? So just, especially working through that shift when it happens. I'm going to stick this up here so you can see my hands. Right, so everything's on the high side for the right hand. So you're here basically. So you have this C position and this C position. So there's nothing happening in here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Second line. 2, 3, and then quiet. And forte. And then repeat quietly. And that's it for that one.